What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis, and we are back with yet another video. And today we are talking about Shiba Inu. Folks, it has been quite a long time since I've uploaded a video. Between now and then, there has been so much that has been going on in the world of cryptocurrency. So I wanted to take the opportunity today to just talk about the general state of the market. I did pick a good day. We have been going on a little bit of a rally, and give you guys my thoughts and opinions when it comes to Shiba Inu. But of course, we are going to be talking a lot of macroeconomics today. I know that puts a lot of people to sleep, but trust me, this is information that is going to be crucial. I'm going to try my best to be as unbiased as possible. You guys already know I'm a big fan of cryptocurrency, but the fact of the matter is, all of these influencers, all of these folks on social media, well, not all of them, but a lot of them are shouting from the rooftop saying, yes, this is it. We are out of the bear market. And I'm here to say not so fast. You guys already know I'm a big fan of crypto. I think it's going to do well in the long term, but we have to take a step back and analyze what's happening in the macro environment and have a very serious conversation about where we think Shiba Inu and the general cryptocurrency market is going to go. So if you are new around here, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video as it really helps the algorithm get it out to more people. And please, please, please comment down below. I really want to reconnect with you guys, so comment down below your thoughts and opinions about all things Shiba Inu and the general state of the cryptocurrency market. Let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, let's take a look at the broader cryptocurrency market. Don't worry, we will circle back to Shiba Inu, but first and foremost, I want to point something out. Ethereum here is seriously leading the charge. I mean, if you look at all of these top cryptocurrencies, the ones that are performing over the past 7 days, Ethereum has really been leading the charge. If you look at the 7-day chart for all of these crypto assets, yes, they are doing relatively well. Shiba Inu as well. But I mean, Ethereum is just blowing everything out of the water. The question becomes, why is this happening? Well, if you guys don't know, Ethereum is actually transitioning from a proof of work concept to a proof of stake. People are really, really, really excited about that. It's going to make it so that instead of solving really complex algorithm in order to confirm transactions on the blockchain, it'll just be purely by staked Ethereum. And if you guys have seen my previous videos, there have been estimates based off of the return that people are going to be able to make on Ethereum 2.0 or the consensus model. Ethereum is severely undervalued right now. And I think that is why there is so much excitement. But other cryptocurrencies are lagging behind ever so slightly. Why is that the case? Why aren't we seeing this roaring rally in every single cryptocurrency, Bitcoin included, Shiba Inu included? Well, the fact of the matter is, nobody really knows. Not me, not anybody else, and especially not some random person on the internet, right? But what do we actually know? Well, we know that the US has sky-high inflation. I mean, it is just running rampant. Not only here in the United States, but places overseas as well. What does that mean for the consumer? Well, first and foremost, that means whenever you go to the grocery store, guess what? Your dollar is worth a lot less today than it was last year. Around 9% less, actually. But what does that mean for the markets? What does that mean for the investor? Well, inflation in and of itself is actually not all that bad in the short term. What makes it so harsh on the markets, folks, listen up to this. What makes it so harsh on the market is how the Federal Reserve combats inflation. We've been talking about this since January. Guess what they're doing? They are bumping something called the federal funds rate. If you guys don't know this stuff, trust me. Being invested in crypto, you gotta know this. And I really wish I had known this earlier. The federal funds rate is the interest rate in the United States. Whenever banks transact with one another, they pay an interest rate to borrow and lend money. Historically speaking, that rate was 0% for the past couple of years. And this stimulates the economy, right? Because you can borrow money very cheap. And guess what? A lot of people do a lot of borrowing and a lot of people do a lot of lending. Now, in order to tighten, in order to get spending down, to really force people's hands, what does the Federal Reserve do? They bump up this interest rate, making it very difficult for people to borrow and lend money. And unfortunately, with this crazy inflation that we're seeing right now, we are expecting this federal funds rate to continue to go up. Just last month, they increased the federal funds rate by 75 basis points. And we think this month they are going to do 100 basis points. In my opinion, the worst could potentially be yet to come. But there is some optimism. There is some optimism. I will say this. We got to talk about both sides of the spectrum here. On one end, you got the folks that are saying inflation is going to run sky high, continue to do really, really bad, and just run absolutely crazy. And the Federal Reserve will continue to increase that federal funds rate in order to get inflation down. On the other end, people are saying, hey, 9.1%, 9%. I think we've already hit our peak. And from here, inflation is going to start going down. You can kind of notice there have been things that have been going down in price, just regular old things like the groceries and gas and stuff like that. Things have actually been going down in price ever so slightly. So this could be the downturn of inflation that we have been looking forward to. Now, for the Federal Reserve, they want to see consistent decreases in inflation. They don't want to just see 1 month where inflation is going down. They want to see consistent decreases in inflation. At least I would think so. Once they start seeing that happening, then they'll start to loosen, but they don't want to do it too fast. They do not want to do it too fast. And in my opinion, they actually want to do the opposite. They need to tighten very quickly, get rid of this inflation, and instead of prolong this process and just making us wait and have all this pain, just do it, get it over with, and then we will recover from there. But this makes it very hard for us to really predict what's going to happen in the market, especially when it comes to more speculative assets. So in my opinion, this is what's going on. And of course, like I said, I'm just some guy on the internet. Don't listen to me. You'll probably lose everything. This is what's going on. Ethereum is leading the charge here because Ethereum is transitioning to that proof of stake. That's why we have this sky high number here, 42% on the 7-day chart. The rest of the crypto market is lagging behind ever so slightly, actually by a pretty large margin. But that is because the macroeconomic environment has not been completely cleared up just yet. We need a better picture of what's going on. People are saying a recession is coming. Well, guess what? The majority of the pain that happens with a recession actually comes before we're technically in a recession. So on the flip side of things, look at how much pain we've already been in. This could have really been the bottom here for Ethereum at around $800 when it dipped down that low. And so the question becomes, is this the road to recovery? Well, the fact of the matter is, folks, nobody really knows. The Federal Reserve could all of a sudden start turning things up with the federal funds rate and just scare the whole market to oblivion, and we can be right back to square one. On the other hand, peak inflation could have happened just this month here in July, and guess what? The Federal Reserve might say, you know what, we're good. Now we can start toning down. But nobody knows for sure. If you guys want my personal opinion, I think the Federal Reserve is going to continue to tighten. I think there could be a little bit more pain left in the market, and I think we are on the road to recovery come fall of 2022. Now, obviously, I could be very wrong about that, but I just want you guys to consider both sides of the argument and be educated. Go out there and do your own research, because guys, just listening to one source is never, ever the answer. Now, when it comes to Shiba Inu, there has been a couple of weird rumblings when it comes to Shiba Inu, but you guys already know I love the community and I am all about the vision. And so for me, I want to see the development team continue to grow and build the things that they told us they were growing and building, whether or not it's SHIBASWAP V2, the metaverse, Shiba Inu games, all of it. I think all of it, the whole ecosystem, is going to come together in a beautiful way as long as the development team continues making good on their promises. They have been a little bit silent, but I think that's primarily because they are working very, very hard to get some of this stuff done, but only time will tell. But I'm still a big fan of Shiba Inu. I have not sold a single token when it comes to SHIB. I'm a big believer in this token, and I think it will do good or well in the long term. But of course, like I said, a lot of it is dependent on what the development team does in the next few months to years. I will be making more Shiba Inu specific videos, of course, doing research on Shiba Inu, kind of looking at it from a technical standpoint, what the macroeconomic environment means for Shiba Inu. But this video was more of a big scale, large scale picture, looking at the whole cryptocurrency market. Just wanted to kind of sit here and talk about my thoughts about what's going on, because I'm seeing so many people becoming so optimistic about what's happening. And I think we just need to pause for a second and take a look at the other side of the argument. Like I said, I could be wrong about all of this. Please go out and do your own research. You guys already know I am by no means a financial advisor. These videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. That is all I have for you guys. I know it was a little bit of a weird video to come back to, but I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. As always, it's been your boy Rigor Mortis. I hope you guys are staying safe out there. Peace out.